guys!
Hey guys!
It's Hat and Hood here. Should that be our new intro? That's so cute. Okay, anyways, today we're talking about conspiracy theories.
Ooh! Drop us some of your favorites in the comments.
Or if you believe in these conspiracy theories that we're talking about today.
Yeah, so we're gonna talk about 5 big ones. Birds aren't real.
Avril Lavigne died and is cloned.
The
No.
Mandela effect.
The Dream Man.
The Dream Man. And
The reason that you clicked on this video, teachers.
yes,
Sleeping
teacher
with
and
a student.
Ooh! That one's spicy.
Okay, so we're gonna start with birds aren't real. So I'm sure you guys have seen the TikTok. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
I haven't.
Well, so shameless plug here. We have a TikTok, so go follow.
Yeah!
It's really funny. We post like the funny things that we can't post on YouTube. Anyways, so there's like this big TikTok trend over the summer where people would like talk about how the birds work for the bourgeoisie. But anyways, so it might be real.
Although it's been around for a much longer time. Birds aren't real has been established for a long time, but it's just starting to gain like a lot of momentum.
So the first like main point about it was that the CIA assassinated John F. Kennedy because he refused to like replace all the birds with drones. So that's why he got assassinated.
Following like the political spectrum, part of the reason that like all the birds, the new birds are a thing was because of the Vietnam War when the U.S. invaded, not because they sunk our ship or whatever, but that was just a cover-up to be able to invade their country and steal their ore, which is what the new birds are made out of.
So the big reason that no one has come forth to say that the birds were like that they
Fake.
created the birds was because that they were tripping on acid. Because so this whole like birds movement thing happened in like the 60s, 70s.
Yeah.
Which is when acid was like a big
huge.
thing.
Ask your parents. I'm sure they did it.
So so we actually found like a quote of somebody who said, I'm gonna read it, I'm sorry. Says, the craziest trip I had was back in 76 when I met this guy who gave me this crazy tab. From then, all I remember is riding through the desert for 45 minutes on the top of a sawed-off school bus, walking down the staircase into a huge warehouse that was underground, and having some guy tell me to follow some instructions and make some sort of flying robot bird.
Yeah.
Wild.
So, to give like a little more like spectrum, I guess, like a little more like a bigger viewpoint, the birds aren't just like, it's not just like, oh wow, robot birds, cool. These birds were designed so they could more easily spy on us citizens.
Yeah.
Because the CIA wanted more information, because they didn't just like putting like cameras in our computers or, you know, and street signs. So instead, they replaced all the birds.
I mean, they still do that stuff too.
Oh yeah.
But
hi, CIA worker. But so like they're robot birds and they spy on you. So whenever you see a bird, if you're talking about something illegal,
the bird's listening.
don't.
So yeah, there's this entire movement that's like recently been gaining traction called the Birds Aren't Real movement. And so if you're interested, there's a website called birdsaren'treal.com.
It's great. I'm about to buy a t-shirt.
Yeah. Let's buy a t-shirt and we can all match.
Yeah, send us your pictures. We'll have like a whole like selfie collage.
Alright, so the next theory we're going to talk about is
Avril Lavigne's not dead.
Avril Lavigne is dead.
She is dead. I have word jumbles. So this whole thing started in like the early 2000s. So you guys are young. Like you're too young for this. But Avril Lavigne, she's like the person who sang Skater Boy, Girlfriend, yeah, My Happy Ending, stuff like that. So when her career really started to thrive, like she got her record label, like she was doing great, and then like most songwriters do, she was like, oh shit, this is hard, like I'm stressed. So the record label and her got a doppelganger to like pop up every so often so Avril could have a break from the paparazzi. So like, good on her, like self-care, proud. This doppelganger, her name's Melissa. I'm sure you might have heard of her if you know of the theory. Avril Lavigne got super depressed after her grandfather died around like 2002, 2003. So then she fell into like a big, great pit of sadness.
Same.
And she killed herself. Or was killed. It never really was confirmed either way because no one's talking about it because she's still alive. But so her family and her record producer like found her dead at her home. So then they were like, oh shit, like we gotta cover this up. Like, family, sorry, but like she's not dead. Here's your new daughter, Melissa.
But call her Avril.
Her name's Avril Lavigne.
And
And so like things that like go into the whole like conspiracy. Avril, as you probably know, dyed hair, super punk, hot, hates skirts, hates dresses. Melissa loves skirts, loves dresses. Around 2003, Avril Lavigne started wearing skirts and dresses. Coincidence?
I think not.
There's also some like more like science-y parts if you want to like, you know, real proof. Avril Lavigne had like different body marks. She had like freckles on her arm and some like face things. I don't know what they're called, whatever. And Melissa had similar ones, but not exactly. So in like Avril Lavigne, from back then to now, her body marks that she was born with are suddenly different.
Wild.
Interesting. Oh, and I think most of us now think Melissa's getting tired of being Avril because you can see that she's been hinting at Avril's death in a lot of her lyrics, like My Happy Ending, when she's talking about we're not dead and when will it be my turn, because like she's obviously talented, she's being this star, but it's not her fame, so it's rough.
Yeah. Mandela effect. So just like a brief, what is the Mandela effect? It's basically when a large number of people share a false memory, but they also attribute this false memory to the existence of an alternate reality.
Which is accurate.
So we're just gonna like say what it is, like what it originally
We're gonna talk
was,
about some, yeah.
and then what it actually is. So the tip of Pikachu's tail.
What did it look like?
Did it have black at the end or did it not?
Apparently it never did.
Okay, I have never been into Pokemon until recently because my nephew likes it. But I remember his tail having black on the end of it, even though I didn't even care about Pokemon.
Yeah.
So,
Because it was like the same from when Pichu evolved into Pikachu, like the tail was the same, like and then Raichu, and then it was different. But like Pikachu had Pichu's tail.
Alright, so the Berenstain Bears has never been the Berenstain Bears. It's always been the Berenstain Bears.
Fake news.
It doesn't even make sense.
No. Not accurate.
So, Curious George, did he have a tail?
Apparently not.
Nope, he didn't.
He just swung from his 5th foot. Whatever.
Darth Vader, what's his famous line?
Luke,
I am your father, right? No. He said, no, I am your father.
Stupid. Good thing he died. Oops, spoiler. Just kidding.
Kit Kat. Does it have a dash between the words or not? It doesn't.
Nope.
Kit Kat's my favorite candy bar, and I really disagree with this one.
It absolutely used to have a dash.
It does. It did. You can talk about the next one because it made you fired up.
Okay, yeah. So the evil queen in Snow White, she had that big mirror on her wall. What did she say? Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the first of blah, blah. No!
She never said that.
It's magic mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of... Like, no!
That doesn't even make sense!
The consonants doesn't work. Like, it's not... Like magic mirror. Magic mirror. Like, they're... No!
Next one is Jiffy. Jiffy peanut butter. Doesn't exist.
Fake.
It's Jif. What? The next one? We disagree on this one. So, Fruit
Yeah.
Loops. It's never
Apparently.
been spelled Fruit.
like fruit.
It's been spelled Froot this whole time, which I don't believe. But she thinks
I do. Because I remember as a child, I spelled fruit wrong because of the Fruit Loops. Like, it was like fruit, and that's like the word, but then it was spelled wrong, so that I was spelling it wrong, and I got in trouble if I spelled it wrong. So I guess I, like, was in the wrong universe.
The next one is the Monopoly Man. How does he look? What does he wear? He has a monocle, right? Nope, he doesn't have a monocle. Which makes me really mad, because if you look up Halloween costumes with the Monopoly Man, or of the Monopoly Man, everyone's wearing a monocle.
Yeah.
So why would they be wearing a monocle if he doesn't wear one?
It's like the mustache and that other cartoon guy.
The next one. Sex in the City? Nope. Sex and the City.
Why do you care about Sex and the City? Like, it's in the city, which is why it's Sex in the City.
This last one makes me really mad because Forrest Gump is one of my favorite movies. But what's Forrest Gump's most famous quote? Mama always said, life is like a box of chocolates. Nope. It's life was
like a box of chocolates.
It doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, the grammar just doesn't work. Like, why? Like, it's not was because it's current. Like, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Fourth theory. The Dream Man.
Ooh, this one's actually a little spooky, actually.
I love it.
I just found this out today, and yeah.
I mean, I did too, but, like, I'm full force for it now. Like,
I'm really gullible. Like, I like watching conspiracy theory videos, and I always am like, wait, that's so true. So, yeah.
Truth. So, fun fact, a lot of experts say that every face you see in your dreams is a face you've seen in real life.
Maybe.
Interesting. And then, so there's, like, certain features people observe, like, easily. So, like, you might see a person on the street and be like, wow, that looks just like my friend. Oh my gosh, you have a doppelganger. But when you get them next to each other, they really look nothing alike. Like, sure, they might have brown eyes, but that's as far as the comparison goes. Segueing from those facts, there's only so many different faces in the world because the features are all, you know, genetic / geographical, whatever.
So, in 14 years, over 2,000 people from all over the world have claimed to see one man in their dreams. He has a unibrow, he's balding, and he has a very round face.
He's this. We'll post here picture.
Yeah, picture. Yeah.
So there's a lot of different theories about who this man is. Some of them said that he's the creator of the universe. A lot of those people are like, that's more of a religious theory, but still.
Who knows?
Maybe, yeah. One that I came up with today that Courtney really liked.
I'm gullible again.
That Hood really liked. Hat, whatever her name is.
Exclamation point.
Exclamation point. What exclamation point really liked was that, you know how, it's like I said earlier, hi, Mr. CIA man, someone's always watching you. Big Brother is always watching you. I think this man, we all see his face in our dreams, or not all of us, but you know, because every so often when they're watching us, we subconsciously he pops up on our computer or our phone, and not for long, he just a little blip, and he's gone because he's like, oh shit, wrong button.
Turn his camera on accident.
Yeah. So we've all done it. Open your camera the wrong way and you have that ugly triple chin. That's what he did. So I think that he is Big Brother. He's the one controlling the robot birds. He's the one killing off the celebrity singers, making fake wars. This guy, Dream Man, is Big Brother, and he's not very technologically inclined.
The reason that you clicked on this video, probably, So, teacher and student. This is like our own.
This is real. Like, this is our conspiracy theory. It's real.
Alright, so there's a teacher. His name's Kyle.
Last name we're not going to disclose because that's, like, too much.
There's a student. His name is Dustin.
He's kind of cute. Okay, so we have him in concert band.
I play the saxophone.
I play the bass, so it's like not quite concert. It's like concert. It's like
Orchestra.
Yeah, whatever. Full orchestra.
Yeah,
that's the class. And so, okay, these guys, the teacher's always there, and we try to get there early because like you're supposed to, so you can warm up and like tune and everything. And Dustin's always there early.
Always. One time, the first day of class, he was in there before class even started.
Like working with him.
And then
the teacher.
Kyle opened the door and was like, "Are you guys here for concert band?" And we were like, "Yeah." And then we walk in and Dustin's in there and we're like,
oh, is there 2 teachers? Like, who is this student? Like, here.
because the teacher's young-ish.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and we're all
Above 18.
over the like this is not like a child incest thing. Like
Yeah.
we're all legal. So point number 2. One time, our professor didn't show up to class, and like he didn't tell anyone. Like he'd never sent out an email or like posted it anywhere. And Dustin's not there either. So like
Where's Dustin?
they knew.
Dustin knew that Kyle wasn't going to be there. How did he know?
They were sleeping together.
Also, you know how, like, they have, like, closets in the band rooms?
Like where we store our instruments?
I'm pretty sure that they've been...
Yeah.
Anyways, our most recent compelling evidence.
So we were in class last week.
Talking about Dustin, because Dustin kind of...
We're trying to become his friend because, like, we love him. Dustin, if you ever find our channel, we love you. Sorry if this is weird. I don't really care. So, we're talking to Dustin. We're sitting there talking, instruments ready.
Sipping the tea.
This is good tea. And last semester, when we were in this class, we told Kyle that we snuck in a cat to our dorm. And he was like,
"That's okay. I don't need to really know. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not going to tell anyone."
Yeah, like, he was like, "It's not my job. I'm just a teacher." And we were like,
"Okay, cool."
perfect. Like, awesome.
So we mentioned it to Dustin because we hadn't told Dustin yet. Because we have just, like, started becoming friends with him. And we told him that we told Kyle.
Yeah.
And he was like, "How did Kyle react?"
And we explained it. And then he was like, "Well, now he's an RLC at this place."
And, like...
So...
Yeah, and how did he know that? And he was like...
Yeah, he was like, yeah, he lives in the
here,
building.
and he does, like... And also, a couple weeks ago, usually Kyle and Dustin are, like, pretty close, like,
Yeah.
obviously.
Like, they're friends.
But,
The computer keeps dimming, sorry.
they were having some weird sexual tension.
You could cut that room with a knife.
Like, usually Kyle will ask for help to, like, move things or
like,
whatever.
move stands
And Dustin will usually volunteer.
Or just do it. Like, he'll just do it. He'll just be like, "Hey, I'm going to help you move these stands."
Yeah, and then Dustin went to help him move stuff, and Kyle was like, "I got it. I don't need your help." They're like, awkward.
I really hope they're okay. They seemed good last class. So next week when we go back to class, because it's only once a week class, we'll see. Yeah. Come see us at a concert.
Yikes. That's it with the conspiracy theories.
Which one's your favorite? Do you like our evidence? Like,
tell us down below, or tweet us, or Instagram DM us, or...
We won't give you any more information about our student friends because they need some help.
Follow us on TikTok because it's funny there. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We have a Facebook. Don't really use it for much more than like marketing, but if you want to follow it, you can.
Hat, Hood, and Taffy.
I think our Facebook's
just Hat and Hood.
Because Facebook is weird about like names. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's all. We'll see you guys next week.
Something fun is coming.
Yes, something very fun.